Okay, folks, this looks like a bookmark. I think it might be, but it's something to say that you've won something because you ordered from, I think it was Amazon. But this is an interesting piece. It looks like just like a bookmark, but it's supposed to be something to say that you've won something. I found it on the street, so it's not for me to win. Came from us, yeah. I know that these companies like to try to make out that sometimes it's just for marketing purposes. You've got to question these things. We're just going to take out some of the colours and keep the cyan and the black at full blast. This will hopefully look really nice. I actually think I might lighten it all away. Okay, let's see what this thing is. It basically says thank you, and then on the back it says congratulations, thanks you for your purchase of our products. You are the lucky one to earn this order for free. So yeah, it's basically whatever, folks. Just shit marketing. This I found on the street, so I'm interested in this picture here. But yeah, I just get so over this marketing and advertising and win this, win that, win this, win that. You've been selected for this and you've been selected for that. It's just a load of shit, folks. It's just a load of crap. It's just bullshit crap. I just fucking hate the way people are so obsessed with money, and the money is just the thing that talks so loudly and so stridently, and yet it doesn't do anything satisfactory, and I've lost my settings talking about this shit. Sorry, folks, to do this again. But yeah, I just get so over the love of money and the way it affects everything. Even this photocopier was conceived from the bastardry of the love of money, and this bastardry, it really ruins everything when people think about money and nothing else, whether it be in their jobs and everything, and they don't care about the environment or about the customer experience as a whole. It's just a load of shit, folks. But what can you do? That's the problem. You're stuck. Everything's all tied up with the love of money. The whole system is screwed up. And you just can't get anywhere, folks. You try to get your stuff on the news, like what I'm trying to do. Try and get my stuff on the 6 o'clock news it looks really quite interesting. As a photocopier artist, and the cost and the love of money gets in there and interferes, and it's in the form of sensationalism. Like recently we just had a person go on the rampage, stabbing people randomly at a Bondi Westfield. It was such a huge news event that the night that it happened, or should I say the evening after it happened, they didn't even have any advertising on. They didn't have the weather report. They might have had the weather report later, but they had the news bulletin was full of this. It was covered, their constant coverage. And I switched it off just after around 7:30 or just after 7:30, and they were still talking about it. And they didn't have the weather report. They just kept going on and on and on and on and on and on about this fucking stabbing. And it was really quite... And this is what they do. They make it for the ratings. The ratings, folks. I don't know how the rating system actually works. All I know is that the more people that watch the TV, the more money the TV channel makes. So, and it's called ratings. I don't know how the mechanism. I'm not very, very good at understanding things like theory and that. I've had brain damage at birth, so I have got a disability that prevents me from understanding things and remembering how things are. And basically, that looks really quite interesting. We just took out some of the magenta. That was with the full magenta. This is with some of it. That looks really better. But yeah, I just really struggle to learn how things work and all that. I want to learn how things work, because one day I want to redesign the photocopier from scratch. I want to learn that. I have to learn about copier theory in great detail. And I do hope they have technology to fix the brain damage, that one day they'll have neural implants to help fix the brain damage I had, so that one day I will be able to learn all I need to know and I want to become a world authority on photocopier technology. I want to know all there is to know about how these machines work, how they're designed. I want to be the world's expert on photocopiers, folks. But at the moment, they don't have the corrective technology to fix the brain damage, so there's no way I can even be a technician. I rely on Centrelink, and I work in an Australian Disability Enterprise, or an ADE for short. That's the technical term for it. An ADE, Australian Disability Enterprise. So I'm not able to make my dreams come true yet. I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 as a photocopier artist. I want to get my work recognised, and I'm really struggling to get this channel interested in my work, and it really is difficult. And that stabbing really was something really big, and even the small things get in the way. They have lots of house fires and car crashes and other kinds of murder, gangland stuff and car chases and all, you name the same old newsworthy fuck shit that they typically like to air on the news, that they think people want to see this shit, but they seem to put people like me last, and I'm not considered newsworthy. My work is different. It goes outside. The news channels are stuck with what's known as the establishment of things. Play it safe, you know. They know that a mass stabbing is going to create the ratings they need or want, so that more people tune in and stay tuned in, and they make money out of that shit. And basically, yeah, and my work just seems to go begging, and I'm not going to give up, folks. Channel 9's not going to lose me. I'm going to keep going at them and at them and at them. I've put so much of my lowly wage and Centrelink benefit into this campaign. I'm not going to stop here. The only thing that's going to stop me from continuing with this campaign is if this photocopier finally dies, if this phone becomes obsolete, which it already has, and the computer doesn't work. There's going to have to be a mass equipment failure to cause me to stop. And if I can't use this photocopier, I'll go to libraries, I'll go to Officeworks, I'll go to a chemist, I'll use a photocopier in a public place, and I'll keep making how do I make discs if my computer breaks? That's the problem. Oh well. I'll just have to somehow maybe buy a cheap computer and whatever. I can't consider it, folks. I can't allow myself to overthink this. I've got to just think for the here and now. The photocopier still works, the computer still works, the phone still works. Don't worry about the future. I'm a person who is a Christian, and Christians are not supposed to worry about the future. We're not supposed to worry. We're not supposed to worry, folks, and I still do it, even though I'm a devout Christian, because God doesn't want us to worry. He'll find a way. That's just me, okay? I'm not preaching to you, folks. I don't want to preach. I'm just telling you what I believe for myself, folks, that I mustn't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow has its own worries. And that's going to look really nice. I think we can now call this demo quits.